Okay, I did a little bit of shopping off of Amazon recently. I got a kit that comes with this light and then two of these little spotlights. And I'm going to hook them to my tractor. It also came with this wiring harness, so you don't have to really mess with anything yourself. It's plug and play. It has fuses and a relay built in, so you just mount this little switch to wherever you want it, and should be good to go. So let's figure this out. Okay, I'm not going to directly mount these to my rollover protection. One thing I was considering is putting these on magnets, you know, and then the magnet would just and put these on there. But this thing vibrates a lot when the engine's running. One thing I did back when I did my GoPro mount, I took a little piece of flat stock and I welded, you know, a screw or a bolt on there, and then I just hose clamped it to my rollover, and I think that's what I'm gonna do with this. So I have a little bit of flat stock, and I was at the hardware store today, and I think I'm just gonna tack a couple of nuts on there and somehow screw these onto those nuts. So we'll figure that out. So it looks like 7 1/16. So it's right here. It's 10 5/8. Half of that is 5 5/16. So 5 5/16. That's a center. And this was what, 7 1/16. So half of 7's 3 1/2 plus the 32nd. So we'll go 3 1/2. 1, 2, 3 1/2. And go 7 1/16. So you got about 1 3/4, 13 16ths. 1 3/4. Okay. It's 1.5 bar, so 3/4. There's center 1. So that's where the nuts are gonna go. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Okay, so there's that. I think my game plan for this is I'm just gonna mount it right up here like I did my camera mount, pretty close to center. And the two smaller ones, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll have one facing out forward and the other one backwards. But I'll get this one going. Oh God, it's upside down. Good. Okay, so what do we have here? So everything goes to this relay. And this goes to the battery. This goes to the toggle switch. There's a couple of options for this little toggle switch here. It does have a punch out right there, and it's just covered with this little piece of tape. I think that's the only thing in there. Or right around the other side, I think I could just mount it right up in here, because here's where my lights are for the tractor anyways. So I probably could just drill a hole and mount that toggle switch here. I think I'm just gonna ground this to the frame. I think this relay can go right on there. Okay, so it's hooked up to the battery, relays in place, fuse is there. Now we just have to run these lines back. Here. So just lift. Lifts. You know, I'm just gonna drill a hole and see where it goes. Alright, so for anyone actually doing this, if you look very closely, you can kind of see an outline of a circle there. So, and actually, a spade bit is not a good way to drill through this. But that's all I have up here. And actually, I probably should have done the cutout right there, because you can kind of see in the back here, it's got a spot for it. So, FYI, if you got this tractor, this is what you want to do. Alright, this is just a piece of wire. Ridiculous. Oh, finally. Got it. Okay, so I have my toggle switch installed, and that comes down right here. So now this can be ran with the other lines, just through here, maybe zip tied to these guys. Well, I don't even think these wires are long enough for this tractor. Let's see what I have for zip ties. So I think I'm gonna take these wires, just route them all the way on this edge here. Well, this kit, the wires don't reach where I need them to, because we have to be all the way up here. So I'm going to zip tie these in place, and this will have to be a 2-day project. Wires right here on the back, they come through, and I fed them into this factory wire holder. Then they go down here, they ride the frame down to there, and from there they kind of just go underneath here. Okay, so before I call it a night, I pulled this rubber pad out, and instead of routing this wire on the outside, I'm going to route it all the way on the inside. I'll have to figure something out. I obviously have to buy more wire. Okay, so when you look down that, there's nothing. It's a straight line, and it sits flat. Okay, so now this light can just sit on my rollover bar, and now we have to work on this. I think what I want to do, because of the difference in size, there's these little guys. That fit perfect. So I think I'll cut out the solder. And then these blue guys will just heat on top of that. I'm not sure how lamps are typically set up, but on this, one of the wires has a bunch of grooves in it. I'm just gonna go with that as ground. So that'll help identify what wire connects to where once I start wiring this stuff together. Okay, so there we have it. We have a magnetic based light that now has about 6 foot of cord on it. So I'm gonna do that to the other one with the magnets, and then my long LED bar, that'll just be mounted with hose clamps. These I think I'd switch if I want them, you know, facing forward, or if I'm doing a lot of front and back driving, maybe I'll turn one in reverse so I can spotlight anything around me. All right, we're back. Made the cords. I think those are just gonna sit right there. And these can essentially go anywhere they want, you know, if I want to put them on top or on the side. I'm sure I have that option too. I think I'm just gonna mount these just like so. All right, one of the final things I have to do, I made this cord, and this end goes to the harness. And this end I have to connect to here. Okay, wiring is done now, just have to plug them all in. You know, I ended up making these extremely long just because if I ever have to reuse the lights on something else, or maybe I want to change the way they're mounted, I got a little bit of room to play. All right, there it is. Cool. Well, the time is 3 o'clock. The sun's gonna set in about an hour and a half. I'll add that to this video and show you how bright it is.